So you race elite, but are you really elite? What's up everybody, Derek Rosansky here, your obstacle activist, and on this channel we do OCR gym reviews, gear reviews, and other OCR related content just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. It's that little link down there. Click it, thumbs up, everything. So on today's episode of Rant Forward Fridays, I'm gonna be talking about something near and dear to my heart. Something that pisses me the f*** off. People who race elite that are not elite. I could rant about this for hours, but to make sure I don't go over time, I'm gonna do it while eating some Halo Top. I mean, if you don't lick the lid, does it even count? Oh, and this is not a sponsored ad or video or anything like that. YouTube's kind of weird about that stuff, so just to be clear, this is not an ad. I am just fat, and I like ice cream. Okay, so if you're signing up for a Spartan race, you have 3 different categories. I went over that in another video. Links up above if you want to check that out. Kind of goes over those categories. But basically, you have the elites, age groups, and open wave class. This is really good. Shim and roll. Haha. I worked out today though. I'm allowed to eat this. Don't judge me. Now, they have these divisions for a reason. The elites go off first because, well, no one wants anyone in front of them when you're racing elite. You want to get through the race as fast as possible. There's money on the line. Next, you have your age group. Sorry, I'm being rude. I'm talking with my mouth full. I do not care. Now, in the age group category, you have the same standards as the elites. You just go off a little bit later. It's a little bit less competitive. You don't have as top tier athletes, but you're still trying to be competitive with it and get a spot on the podium. And then you have the open wave. Now, the open wave, as I stated in my previous video, are kind of like for those weekend warriors, you know, your first timers going out there having fun. You don't really care how you do, you're just doing the race. And that's where primarily most of your people are gonna be at. But for whatever freaking reason, everybody sees that early start time of the elite and they're like, oh man, I wanna sign up for it. It's only, you know, 30 bucks more expensive, or however much more expensive, I don't really know. And they go and they sign up for it, not being elite, maybe not even done a race, and you know, they don't care. Now, what pisses me off about that is that, you know, if I'm in that elite wave and I'm going, if I get stuck behind somebody who's walking or blocks an obstacle, I'm gonna be pissed the f*** off. Hold on. I got a bite with a lot in it, it's really good. If you're not finishing in like the top, you know, 50% of the elites, you probably shouldn't be in the elite wave to begin with. It's why age group exists, okay? If you're trying to be more competitive, it's totally fine, I get it. You know, I was there too. I'm actually doing competitive this year because I'm not sure how quick I'm gonna be with not being able to train all this off season with my shoulder injury. That's why age group exists, okay? If you're trying to go from open to be more competitive and actually, you know, racing in these races, please start with age group, okay? You're, you know, 10 minutes in the elite wave and you're walking or blocking other people in single lane tracks, just get out. And before somebody slides in the comments and is like, oh, Derek, you know, this is like the same thing as fat shaming. You shouldn't make fun of people who are in the elite wave when they're trying. Okay, no, it's not. You shouldn't be in the elite wave. If you're in the elite wave, that means you should be elite. You should be able to do all the obstacles. You should be able to run the entire race. You should be good. And again, this is why the age group category exists. If you're going from open and you want to be more competitive, go to the age group. You know, there's no shame in running age group for a couple races. See where you stack up first. If you're placing in the top 10, top 5 consistently, and I mean consistently in age group, then go to the elite. But if you're not even getting in the top 10 of the age group, please do not even think about being in the elite category. You know, not only are you clogging up the course and giving bottlenecks and, you know, blocking other elites from getting through the course and actually winning money, but you're also taking up those slots just to even get in the race, you know? I don't know how many times I've gone to sign up for a race and elite is full, but then I go there and I see so many people in the elite wave that have, you know, that they have no right being there. They don't deserve to be there whatsoever. I just dropped some ice cream on my pants. 5-second rule. And yeah, I get it, you know. Oh, you know, shame on you. That's your own fault for not signing up for a race in time. But, you know, some people don't have 9 months in advance to know if they can do a race. Some people sign up for races a month before or even a couple weeks, couple days before the race that are elite and deserve to be there and should have a spot in the elite wave, but it sold out 6 months ago because, you know, Johnny, who runs a mile in 20 minutes and can't do monkey bars decided he wanted to race early and be in the elite wave. Like, no, just stop doing it. If you're gonna do that, race open, okay? That's what it's there for. If you wanna be competitive, but you're not as fast or you're not as good, race age group, period. I'm almost done with this already, that was quick. Now, like 50% of it is to blame on the people signing up. But I think there's also like 50% of blame that should be on Spartan, okay? You know, they want to make this an Olympic sport. Oh, I should have defrosted this before. You know, they want to make this an Olympic sport, but yeah, you know, they're letting anybody and everybody sign up for elite just if they pay a few extra bucks. If you're trying to make this an Olympic sport and you want to have an elite category for money and things, you know, why are you letting everybody and anybody sign up? If you look at any other sport who has like a professional or elite division, you have to qualify for that. Hell, even OCR World Championships, you have to qualify for either pro or your age. So why not have the same thing be for Spartan? Make it so you have to qualify for the elite. This would eliminate every single problem. So, you know, even if Johnny wants to sign up for elite, he can't do it unless, you know, he got a certain placement in a previous race in age group division or a certain place in open, you know, something like that. I don't think it's fair to, you know, all those elite athletes who actually deserve a spot in the elite wave but don't always get one. And I think having some sort of, you know, qualification system would really justify that and solve all those problems. Spartan already tracks everybody's points in age group and elite anyway. It has like a point system for the championship series and stadium series and all the other series that I don't even really keep track of, but it would be so easy and simple, I think, just to have a system like that in place, whether it be points or placing, you know, what have you, to get in the elites. And once you're in, you can be in. That's fine. But you have to pass that to get in. I'm not saying make it like super, super extreme or difficult to get in, like people only like, you know, Ryan Atkins or somebody can get into it. No. But you should at least be able to keep up with the majority of the pack in the elites if you're going to be racing the elite. Because I mean, honestly, when I first started, I had only run maybe 4 races until I ran my first elite, and I had no business being there. Now this was, you know, long before the competitive and age group existed, so it was either open or elite, and that was it. But I had no business being there. You know, I was coming in maybe beating like 8, 9 people total in the elite wave. You know, I had no business being there. I was just getting in people's ways, and it was stupid. I'm almost done. That means my rant has to be over soon. So yes, a lot of it does have to do with the person signing up and, you know, kind of knowing their own limitations and knowing where they actually stack up and rank up against all the other competitors and athletes. But there is also a big responsibility on Spartan's part, I think, too, to kind of control that. This is my last bite. I don't want it to be over. I swear I'm a professional ice cream eater. I know what I'm doing. Everybody knows that when you get to the bottom, you gotta scrape and get that last little bit. Like, even if it's just a little bit, gotta do it. Done. Kobe! That didn't go in. So that is my rant for you today. I really can't stand people who race elite or age group that just don't belong there. Again, I'm not saying this, you know, as like a fat shaming thing of like, oh, you're not fit enough or you're not fast enough, don't do it. But at the same time, you know, that's why those categories exist. I'm all for working your way up to them and getting better. I mean, I started open, I was terrible, I was slow. But I have progressively throughout the years worked my way up to that level. You need to as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really means a lot to me, guys. It really helps me out. And if you'd like to see more of these videos with me eating some more Halo Top and being a fatty, let me know too. I think it might be a good way for me to keep on time and make sure I don't go too far into the rant, but enough, you know, that I get it done. So I do actually have some good content coming your way in the next week or two. I know the last 2 weeks I've only done these Rant-Filled Fridays, but I've been working on some really big projects, some really big collaborations, and I think you guys are really gonna like what's coming up in the next couple weeks. So please make sure to subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you don't miss anything, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm gonna be at the New Jersey Ultra Beast and Beast this weekend. I still can't race because of my shoulder, but I will be volunteering both days. I'm gonna try and get at the spear throw. So if you see me, feel free to say hello. If you need a celeb shot, I'm your guy. Yeah, okay, now I'm done.